Hello, my very most beautiful Taurus. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So, my lovelies, we are going to be doing your November bonus reading. And this reading is going to be just focused on whoever is on your mind, the person on your mind, the person you set this intention for the reading to be about. So, we're going to take a look at, what they would say to you, what their heart would say to you, what their energy is towards you, what's in their head space, what's in their heart space, and maybe some potential actions that they could be taking towards you. So we are going to go ahead and pray and just get started. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my very most beautiful Taurus, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through. And may they please find those who need to hear it. Please show me Taurus's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. Guys, keep in mind that it is general, so it may not be able to resonate for you. And if you guys want something that is meant for your exact energy, I do have personals open. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I wonder if you are happy without me. I hid who I really am from you. I don't know why, but I just got a very chaotic feeling. And especially with the I hid who I really am from you. I do feel like it almost feels like to me that this person here, they presented themselves to be, one way, and ended up being totally different. I'm like a total facade, that they put on. And I do feel like you fell for this person. You fell for this person because you didn't see their true colors yet. You didn't know, who they really were. And it's almost like you guys are so loving, Taurus. You guys have such big, loyal, loving hearts. It almost feels like to me with this energy that, by the time that you realized who a person really was, you were already in so deep. You already had all kinds of emotions for them, had already given so much. And with this, I wonder if you're happy without me. It does feel kind of reminiscent, but it also kind of feels a little bit arrogant. I don't know why I'm getting that from that, but it's almost like this person knows that you're hurting without them. They know that that you miss them. They know that they have some kind of hold on you. I don't say a hold on you, that's not the right, but they know that they have some kind of effect on you. That's the right word. I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, so this person knows with that energy, they know exactly, what they're doing. They know that it's not right. They know the way they're treating you isn't, it's almost like this person, when you kind of face them with the truth, when you face them with the reality of, what they're doing and who they are and all of that, they just leave. Because they're not ready for that conversation yet. They're not ready to talk about that yet. They're not ready to, take responsibility and to make any changes. I will wait for a sign from you. Yeah, so I would be cautious with that energy, because that almost feels to me that, it almost feels like to me that they're just kind of trying to let the waters calm down so that they can try to, worm their way back in. Maybe if they give you some space, or maybe if given enough time, you'll soften back up to them, or you'll forget some things, something like that here. I wish things could be different. So I do feel like this person, is having, I regret lying to you. Okay, so I do feel like this person is wishing that they would have done some things different, but not necessarily enough to actually make the changes, or to be honest, or to, confront some of the stuff that they've done here. Let's grab the tarot and see what else we got going on. Take a look at what's going on in their thought section, their mental space. I didn't mean to pull two, but I guess we're going to take them. Spirit says yes. We got 7 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So I do feel like at this time, yeah, it almost like figures to me. I do feel like they are seeing other people, or like involved with other people, but it does feel very casual with this energy. It also kind of feels to me that, they're trying to figure something out here. They're trying to figure out the best approach, or when the best time is to kind of have some kind of reunion with you with the 3 of Cups. But I do think in the meantime, with this energy, they are kind of like dating, going out, talking to other people, keeping themselves distracted, keeping themselves busy, while they try to, like, I feel like bide their time. That's the energy, especially with this, I'll wait for a sign from you. You know, they're biding their time, or, you know, trying to figure out, you know, how and when to weasel their way back in. Show me what's in their heart space. Show me what's in their heart space, their emotions towards Taurus at this time. Got the 5 of Cups. So they are disappointed. They really are disappointed. Okay, with the 5 of Cups can be, you know, I feel like they took you for granted. Okay, and I feel like it's just after things ended and after they lost you, that they really see, you know, how much of an impact you had on their lives, how much you did for them, how much you were there for them. And they haven't found that level of loyalty or dedication or effort from anybody else. Okay, so that's what it's something that. So I do feel like they're really. Because sometimes that can talk about, the 5 of Cups can talk about needing to be grateful. I do feel like that's something that they're learning the hard way is, you know, how much you really gave to this, how much you really did for them, okay? Tell me about, what are their intentions? What are their intentions for Taurus? What are their true intentions towards Taurus? The 9 of Swords. And the Hierophant. So I do feel like with the Hierophant showing up and the 9 of Swords, this 9 of Swords, she's like sitting straight up out of bed. Even in the traditional deck, you know, like they're sitting up out of bed. And it can talk about sometimes, it is a card of stress and anxiety, overthinking, worry. But sometimes it, especially with, depending on what it comes out with, it can talk about, you know, waking up to something. Because that person is like out of bed, waking up to something here, okay? And especially with the Hierophant can be, you know, it's a card of lessons. And having to level up and having to go through things to learn some lessons here. I do feel like, especially that combination really does feel to me that their intention is they have through this situation. I still feel like they're not ready to take ownership. They're not ready to admit they're a lot of pride issues as well from this person. But I do feel like this has caused them to wake up to some truths here. And at the very least, they are waking up to, you know, your value, okay? Even if they're not ready to take responsibility, if they're not waking up to how, you know, much they did wrong in this situation, you know, they are at the very least waking up to your value. Okay, they're waking up to what they really lost here. So I do feel like with their intention, especially with the Hierophant, I do feel like they do want commitment here, or, you know, they want to come back in. That is your energy as well, Taurus, so I do feel like they just want you, okay? I don't know how much commitment they're really willing to give, but they do just want you. And for their action, they have the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like they are trying to come towards you, but it's also a card of planning. Like I said up here, I feel like they're trying to either bide their time or figure it out. It's a slow-moving energy, so I don't see it coming in, you know, right away. But I do feel like they're kind of, even on this deck especially, it looks like he's almost like leaving a trail or like breadcrumbing. I feel like setting it up so that you can find him. Something like that. It's kind of how it feels. I feel like this person is, you know, they're getting ready to come towards you, but they're not going to come without a plan, okay? They're not going to come without a plan. They're going to bide their time, let you cool down, some things like that, okay? So that is what I'm seeing for you. We are going to go ahead and get you some confirmation, clarification, and some advice. Actually, let's use these. Archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, what confirmation, clarification, or advice do we have for my beautiful Taurus? What confirmation, clarification, or advice do we have for my very most beautiful Taurus, please? Some confirmation, clarification, or advice. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Some of you guys, I'm even getting that this person caused financial problems for you. You know, they could have stolen from you or just put you in debt. Something like this where I feel like this person, or, you know, some of you could feel like they used you for finances as well. Obviously, that's not going to be for everybody, but I do feel like it is for some of you out there, because it is a message that is coming through. Others of you, you guys could be dealing with some financial stress or worries, but if that's the case, I do feel like there is going to be a turnaround, okay? We are about to have some eclipse cycles beginning soon, and they will be in Taurus and Scorpio, and I do feel like you, Taurus, will see a lot of positive changes, a lot of big changes, a lot of big goodbyes, a lot of big hellos, but big changes nonetheless. Good. I feel like it's going to lead to a really nice new direction, especially financially for you. We have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So some of you guys that are trying to put this behind you and know that this is just not something that's for you, if that's how you're feeling about this, Spirit is saying just use time to put yourself back out there. It's time to try to put this behind you and put yourself back out there. Some of you guys like social media sites, or maybe even asking friends, or hey, do you know anybody? Something like that here. I don't know why I'm getting social. Like some of you guys could meet somebody through like either a friend or like a family member, even I'm getting the word cousin. Some of you guys could like have a cousin introduce you to somebody, something like that here for some of you. Now we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yes, by not settling for things that aren't good for you, or things that no longer serve you, or things don't give you what you know that you deserve and what you're worthy of. When you stand up for yourself and you don't settle, you're telling the universe that you know what your worth is. And when you do that, the universe recognizes that and sends you someone worthy. Okay? Yes, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So make sure you know what you want in a connection, what you want in a partner, what you want moving forward, because I do feel like you guys are manifesting somebody at this time. Spirit is saying that you have to put yourself out there, though, okay, in order to meet them. You can't manifest a lover if you never leave the house or you never talk to anybody. You're not going to be able to meet anybody like that. So Spirit is saying, yes, you are manifesting a person, but you have to put yourself out there and be available to actually meet them. So that is what I have for you, my loves. If this resonates, let me know in the comments down below. And if it doesn't, check out your other sign placements. Sometimes your moon, rising, and Venus can resonate more than your sun sign does. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you hit that notification bell, then when we do our monthlies, mid-monthlies, weeklies, and bonuses, you guys can be notified and you can go check them out. But most importantly, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. So I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Until next time.